Hey man, what's good YouTube? What's good with y'all boys? We back with another video, man. We back breaking down these MLB games, and today I'm coming at y'all with the San Francisco Giants and Blue Jays game. We gave out a free play yesterday. I had two plays, but I gave out a free play yesterday on the channel, which was the Cubs and Red Sox under 8.5 that cashed. And I'm telling y'all, we back to dropping these videos. We back to dropping bangers. Y'all know how we got with college basketball, college football, NBA, etc. Y'all. So we back to dropping these videos. We back to making some money. So before we get started, I do have my free Telegram below. I try to drop 1 or 2 free plays a week on there. I also have my premium where I drop plays every single day. $20 a week, get a great profit return. But hey man, with that being said, let's get straight into this Giants and Blue Jays game. All right, so Giants and Blue Jays today. We got Eric Lauer for the Blue Jays. He's been surprisingly a great pitcher, y'all. He's been a great pitcher. He has a 2.4 ERA at home, a 2.7 in total. He's 4-2, 1-0 at home. And against the Giants, they're batting 273, 623 OPS, and just 22 at bats. Not really a big sample size you can take from here. But overall, he's been a great pitcher. Extremely great pitcher at that. He's been dominant. But if you notice, there's a pattern with him. He doesn't really go over 5 innings. He's been over 5 innings just once in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starts. But those 5 innings that he gives, the Blue Jays are great 5 innings. But for San Francisco, we have their ace Logan Webb today. He has a 2.9 ERA, 9-6 overall, a 3.6 ERA away. So he's given up at least one more run away this season. But this is an ace type of pitcher, a pitcher that he's gonna go out there and do his job. This is their ace. So we got two great pitching matchups here. We got a great pitching matchup. We got Eric Lauer for the Blue Jays, and we got Logan Webb for San Francisco. Now let's see how the Blue Jays have hit them. They're batting 357 against him with a 929 OPS and just 28 at bats. Not a big sample size, but the current players have seen them pretty well, extremely well at that. So one thing I like to do when I'm looking at these plays, I like to see where the bet percent is at and where is all the money going. So I'll open this up via VSIN. We can see here that 52% of the handle is on San Francisco. 55% of the bets are on Toronto. So if you guys don't know, the handle means where the big money is going. Where I'll say the sharp sports bettors, like those people that bet $5,000, $10,000, up to 20,000. This is where the handle's going. The handle's going to San Francisco. Most of the bets, most of the public, most of the money is going to the Toronto Blue Jays at 55%. So one thing that I can take away from this, and one thing I'm about to put you guys onto right now, is I never bet a public favorite. What do I mean by that? Bet percent, right? You see how this is bet percent, not handle. Handle is the sharp sports better, the big money. The bets are just the public. 55% of the public is on the Blue Jays. This is a not extremely high public dog. I wouldn't say that, but it's a public dog. It's a plus money public dog that the public likes a lot. So I try to stay away from teams like that. Now it's not too big of a public dog. I'm not mad at you if you take Toronto today, but I typically stay away from teams like that, especially when the line moves in the other way. If all the bet percent is going on the public dog and the favorite moves even higher from, because I believe they were like minus 114, minus 110 to now minus 126, you got to pay attention to that. Now, what do I look at when I see this game? First, I come here. I'll see OPS over the last 7 days, see what teams are hot, see what teams are cold. Now, I want to show you guys this. Not every team is always going to be hot. Even the best teams get cold. The Yankees are 27th in the league right now. Not only that, the defending champions are 30th. They're the worst hitting team in the league right now. The last 7 days. Teams get hot, teams get cold. This is the MLB. This is baseball. It's literally a momentum type of game. Everything about baseball is momentum, and momentum goes up and it goes down. For example, the Miami Marlins are number 1 right now hitting in the league. Now, does that mean they're going to win every single game? Of course not. They're the Miami Marlins at the end of the day. Excuse me, but it's to take to account that teams go up, teams go down. Seattle Mariners, number 2. They're what, riding like a 7-game win streak right now? Teams get hot, teams get cold. So, I know what y'all saying though. You see San Francisco down here. They're 24th in the league. I usually stay away from these 20. If you're in the top 5 worst hitting teams in the league throughout the last 7 days, I stay away from those teams. I always do. I wouldn't bet the Tigers today. I wouldn't bet Nationals. I wouldn't bet Yankees. I wouldn't bet Baltimore. I wouldn't bet Houston. I would not bet the Dodgers. I don't care if the Dodgers have the best squad, because they do have the best squad in the league. I don't care. I'm not betting the Dodgers. So we do see that San Francisco just made it out the cutout list. They're 24th and Toronto's 20th. Now, San Francisco is just down here. They were in the 30th level, meaning they're moving up in the rankings. Toronto was a little bit up here around the 9, 10, 11, 12 area. They're moving down in the rankings. So these are two teams that are not hitting the ball too well right now, especially San Francisco. They have not been hitting the ball too well. Toronto was hitting the ball very well. They're cooling off a little bit now. And this doesn't give us too much of an edge, I would say, because it's not a big difference. Toronto's 20th, San Francisco 24th doesn't give us that big of an edge. But what does give me the edge, y'all, and I don't blindly do this, but the public dog. I do not bet a public dog. I like San Francisco. They have Logan Webb on the mound. The Blue Jays used their best closers yesterday. San Francisco has their closers ready to go today. They need a win in the worst way. They're on a 3-game losing streak. The Blue Jays are 7-3 over their last 10. They won yesterday 4-0. Give me San Francisco today, y'all. Give me San Francisco on the money line, -126 to take this game from Toronto. I believe Logan Webb is going to come out here, pitch a gem. I believe he's going to pitch a great game. I believe the hitters are going to score just enough runs to win this game. And the bullpen for San Francisco, if anything, they're going to come in and close the game out. Toronto used their best bullpen last night. And like I told y'all, Eric Lauer doesn't go, most of the time, doesn't go more than 5 innings. So they're going to have to use some of their bullpen. They don't have the best bullpen. They have a few key guys that can get the job done, but they used them yesterday, and the guys that they're going to use today lined up are not too good. None of my worries. I think Logan Webb is going to do just enough. So give me San Francisco -126 on the money line, y'all, and that's going to be the free play for today. Let me unshare my screen for y'all. But as always, man, the free Telegram is below. The premium is below. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, and we out.